Hey guys, it's Mongolian Mindset, and today we're gonna be helping one of our members find their personality type. Yeah, you don't have to go into any things you're not comfortable with, man. We'll just be asking you questions, and from that, we'll try to triangulate down on your best fit type. Man, can you introduce yourself?
Oh yeah. Okay. My name is Kieleboga. I'm from Botswana, and I'm awaiting on my graduation on business management. So that's basically me. Yes.
Okay, okay. Man, what got you into business management?
I was interested in studying biology, but the school never. I could say it never responded to me. So I had to resort to a last minute decision on engaging in business management since it was like convenient for me at the time.
Hmm.
So yeah.
Are you happy with it?
Yeah, honestly speaking, I don't regret it, honestly. Yeah.
Okay. Give me the best and the worst part about it.
The best part about it is I don't have to worry about examinations compared to biology because it's mostly coursework oriented.
Hmm.
The worst part about it, it's the amount of work you have to spend on researching and courseworks and stuff. So
Hmm.
yeah.
Hmm.
Mm.
Business administration pretty vague, very vague.
Yeah,
I hate
yeah,
anything very vague, man. 'Cause it means
yeah.
most likely you gotta go back to school or you gotta get lucky. Or business is a lot of networking, a lot of fucking networking,
Yeah.
a
Mhm.
lot. Shelly, got anything?
Sure. What are some things that make you feel upset with other people, like their behavior?
Upset. What are some things? I would say people that are normally liars, honestly. If you tell me you're going to do something by this specific period and then you fail to do it, that's what mostly annoys me. So yes, that's that's one of the things.
So, how do you behave when you get angry in public and in private?
I'm passive about it. I'm not okay. Sometimes I'm confrontational, but only when it's really necessary. But I'm passive about me being angry and stuff. So yeah.
Man, what do you want to be remembered for?
What do I want to be remembered for? Honestly, my achievements. Because in this way, if I am able to accomplish something that would be able to help another person, that in a way it uplifts me. Yeah.
So you want to leave an achievement that helps other people?
Yeah.
Ideally, what does that look like for you?
May you please make this clear? In what way?
Like, so if you
Exactly.
had it to visualize that, what does it look like
Mhm.
for you?
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. In a way, like I said, I do business management. Well, there are instances whereby uh, people are struggling with completing their courseworks and are having a hard time understanding. If I can make it easier for you to understand on what you're supposed to do and how to do it, uh, this this is this is the best way possible I could, the best way possible that I can do. Yeah.
Hmm.
If you had three wishes, what would they be?
Three wishes. Three wishes. I'd say a lot of money. Obviously, it's part of them. Success. Three wishes. Good health and okay, those are three, but success and money are usually intertwined. So okay, good health, success, and what's the third one? The third one is a happy life with a person that I would say would help me build a family and stuff. So yeah.
Okay. How do you go about learning something new?
How do I go about learning? I take my time researching on it. I do not rush into answering it. I have to firstly understand what is required of me to do something. So this is usually how I tackle uh, stuff that are challenging.
What do you think the three biggest things that are wrong with humanity are?
Three biggest things. I would say the first one is war. The second one is racial discrimination against others. And then the third one is, but usually these are the two that stand out the most to me. The third one is hard to bring about, yeah.
So, how do you think we could stop war? Like, I mean, what do you think humans could do to ever make that stop? Or do you think it ever will?
I mean, they have already tried using peace treaties, democracy. Honestly, there is no feasible way to do this as long as there are different parties involved. People have different views on how to tackle situations. Some are likely to come to an agreement, while others are unlikely to close an agreement. So there'll always be these issues of coming to a settlement on what's supposed to be done at the end of the day. This is what I believe about war.
Okay. What is something like you feel drawn to do and why?
Okay, I'd say it comes down to building a relationship with God. And why would I do it? I mean, uh, at this point, it would enable me to like improve in a way and not stay the same person or comfortable with where I currently am at. So building my relationship with God will help me to elevate myself to become something even more than what I am right now. So, yeah,
Can you describe yourself as a child?
would I describe myself? Yes and no, but more inclined to yes.
What was that?
I would say it's a yes and no, but my answer is more inclined to the yes part of it.
I was, can you tell us about how you were as a kid?
I, I was quiet. I didn't have a lot of friends. Uh, okay, it was hard for me to socialize with other people.
Can I ask you a question? Why do you think it was hard for you to socialize with other people?
That wasn't hard. I was just not used to it. I didn't put myself in instances where I can talk to other people. Sometimes I couldn't relate to others. Other times it's just I just didn't put any effort into knowing more about others. So that's how I was as a kid. And usually I can be described as the most responsible at home.
Most what?
Responsible.
Most responsible.
Yeah.
So, how do you respond in a social situation with people you don't know?
I mean, at first, when I was younger, I didn't even try to interact. But since recently, I think 2 or 3 years ago, I challenged myself to start talking to people, to get to know them. So in instances where there are a lot of people around, I get to talk to them.
And how does that make you feel?
I mean, it's much more better because right now, I would say I'm more sociable than I was back then.
Hmm.
So What I say, I feel joyful. Nah, I'm just okay with it now, compared to back then when I was socially awkward. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
What is a celebrity or somebody that you think you are very close to?
Celebrity or someone. Celebrity. Nah, celebrities. I'll completely roll them out.
Hmm?
Someone, celebrities, I'll roll them out because there's none that I would say um I like them or I like how they behave. Someone I'll choose my mom.
Why your mom?
She's always there. If there are instances where I need to talk to her, I can talk to her. She's more open. It's more of a relationship whereby we can freely talk about anything.
Hmm. How do you uh deal with open-minded people?
How do I deal with open-minded people?
Hmm.
Honestly speaking, I tolerate open minds because it gives me exactly what you're thinking and how you're feeling.
Hmm.
So when it comes to open-minded people, I really don't mind being around them or whatever their views are. If they're against what I'm saying or anything, I'll totally respect that decision because I'm an open-minded person as well.
Is it
Yeah,
say, what do you think about closed-minded people?
close-minded people. I'd say when it comes to close-minded people, I would say these people need to hear out what others are saying instead of just shutting out people on what they're talking about.
So you said that what you want to out of life, you want to accomplish things to help other people. Like what drives that?
Mhm. Uh, like I said, I had difficulties talking to other people. So me helping others in a way helps me to also socialize. I challenge myself into becoming like a sociable person. So out of that, I gain a sense of, how can I say this? A sense of importance in doing such a thing.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, man. If you were on a team, what role do you think you would play and why? Like you could be leader, support, you know, advisor.
Mm, hmm. Advisor. I would
What?
say, yeah, I'll take the advisor part. Or and I don't know if the shadow leader also uh goes into play in this part. So mostly the shadow leader. Yeah,
The shadow leader?
yeah,
Oh, that's pretty cool.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. What do you think separates you from other people?
It all comes down to interest. The I'm not interested into many things. Uh, some people, let's say, for instance, they mostly the people that I'm around with, they like drinking, and I don't drink at all. So, so, so,
I
so
didn't
when it
laugh because
comes
they're
to,
like, I'm the worst.
Mhm. So if someone was like, "Yo, Gyalubaka, let's go out and drink, let's go out clubbing and stuff," these are usually the people that I'm around, that like going out clubbing. I don't drink, so I can't take part. I like at all. I'm not interested, or I
Mhm.
don't. Really. So,
Man, yeah. I mean, woo.
You feel like you're like too
yeah.
mature for your own age, like growing up.
Huh?
Yeah.
I'm saying, do you feel like he was more mature than his age
Yeah.
growing up?
Yeah.
Um, What do you think about AI?
AI. I mostly view it as a tool, honestly. It's there to assist people. So AI, just like money, is a tool. If you want to get better at doing something, okay, you can ask for assistance from AI. If you want money to work for you, yes, you can use it as a tool to generate also more money. So this is how I view AI.
Do you have any concerns about it?
Any concerns? Honestly speaking, no, I don't have any concerns about AI.
Uh, what are your concerns with life?
Like uncertainty is what bothers
Uncertainty.
me the most.
Uncertainty.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, when it comes down to such things, I'm mostly a person that likes to calculate risks, and if something remains unknown to me, it's really a problem.
If something what?
It remains unknown to problem.
Yeah.
Okay. You said that you like to calculate risk.
Mhm.
What if you had to guess one or two things that were your gift? Like you think this is your gift. Like this is something you're very good at. You love it. It is what it is. What would you say are two of your gifts?
Oh my God. Something that I'm really good at. I'll say I never really give much thought into my gifts because all the things that I do, I mostly learn them. But uh, I would say gaming. Obviously, I eventually got good at it, like
Gaming?
video game. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Why were you? How'd you get good at gaming? Like, what was your? Uh,
when I was younger, my mom gifted my brother and I a PlayStation 2. I think I was around 8 back then.
mm-hmm,
Yeah, 8 or 9. So eventually it became something natural for me to become good at.
mm-hmm,
Yeah, with constant practice and everything. I would say I'm a challenger when it comes
mm-hmm.
to doing it. Yeah.
Okay. What's your other
And
gift?
then I'd say my other gift is probably like singing. Yeah.
Singing.
Yeah.
Singing.
I'd say I'm decently good at it. That's what I'm gonna say.
Oh shit, man. That's pretty cool, man. How'd you get into
Yeah.
that?
Uh, let's just say I'll listen to a couple of of, of pop or R&B songs, and then okay, I sing to them, seeing if I can get the tone right. And then if I get the tone right, then okay, that's good enough for me.
Shelly, what you thinking?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Huh? You said
Mhm.
what?
I said, I think you were right.
Oh, you ain't got to say that, Shelly. Uh, but
I mean, I was jumping again. So, so how do you feel about making decisions in life? Like,
Decisions. Mhm. I don't like I don't like a person that makes decisions based on emotions. I'm more of a rational person when it comes to decision making. I like to thoroughly think things through rather than act based on emotion.
um, can you like tell us about your favorite memory from life so far?
Favorite memory. Favorite. I'd say my favorite memory is when there was this school trip whereby we had to go to South Africa. I forgot exactly where it was in South Africa, but uh, we had to go to Gold Reef City where there were these joy rides. I forgot what they roller coasters, everything like that. So I was kind of new to the experience, so I got to enjoy myself the most that side.
Okay, man. Shirley, we done or we want to keep going?
Yeah, I think we're done. We're done.
All right, man. You ready? You ready, brother?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah. So what I noticed off easy on when you came on here, is that you're informative, man. Very, very informative. You're not direct at all, man. Unfortunately. So that eliminates 8 personality types. You are systematic, okay? Um, you're very like, your focus is on structures and systems. Uh, figuring out that type of thing. So you're systematic as well. The things you also talking about like you don't really like closed-minded people. You're more open-minded yourself. People need to have a better view to any and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that also makes you an NE user. And you talked about like taking your time. I like to take my time, do my research, and then first understand what I need to. So that was outcome and TI. Okay. Outcome TI. Um, and then this whole part, when we got you talking about getting to understand people, you went through your stages of understanding FE inferior, and now you are challenging yourself on your inferior, which is getting to understand people and being around people. So you're making that breakthrough, and that's what's giving you that passion that you got now, and that's the reason why you want to turn around and help people. So I got you down as an INTP, man.
Okay.
What did you have
What do you have
yourself?
yourself?
INTP. I'll do. I had I had my suspicions on it as well.
Uh-huh.
Honestly, so it's not something that I would say is a surprise
Mm-hmm.
because I could see elements of it in how I was how I was handling myself and everything. That I had my okay, I might be like I just needed uh,
Yeah. At first, when
clear
you came
answer from
in, you came in fucking late, 10 minutes. I thought fucking this fucking ENTP fucking disrespected. Like disrespect. I'm disrespecting my fucking time. I like fucking
yeah,
raging.
Is that what
But
clues
then
me
you
in?
start talking, and I'm like, oh, this guy's INTP.
yeah. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's my
And keep doing your thing, man, and keep
yeah.
challenging yourself to make that breakthrough. Understanding other people, I think it's gonna pay off big dividends for you because, like we say, tapping and mastering your hero function really doesn't give you much after a certain period of time, but bringing up that inferior really is going to separate you a lot. And a lot of times, INTPs, they don't understand the importance of people. Like if you want to get some invention or something out and about, you need to get to the people. You need to, and a lot of times you got to dumb yourself down. Remember that. This is very important here.
Yeah.
Dumb
Okay.
yourself down. That means use language that other people would use and find acceptable. Don't talk to them like a neuro scientist or something. That's not going to work. Dumb yourself
Yeah.
down and then you talk to them. Okay. And that's going to give you way better outcomes overall. INTPs have a fucking problem with that shit. They want to talk to everybody like they understand everything they do, and you can't do that. Because the first thing somebody does is when y'all start talking, I swear to God, I know y'all because I'm going, oh, I'm losing consciousness. I'm losing consciousness. Oh shit. I didn't know I was that tired, Oh man. Oh, but you guys are actually very like wonderful people. And the thing that I like about you guys a lot is like if you are asked to do something, man, you really respond. Okay. If asked to help or something, you guys really take that serious and you really provide quality work. I think that goes misunderstood a lot by you guys, man. Um,
Yeah.
you got any questions for us, man?
Any questions? Yeah. I wanted to know exactly what made you guys go into knowing like exactly knowing people's personality types and how long did it take you guys to actually know what you're doing?
Oh man, this right here.
Yeah.
What got me into it, man? I'm just a self-development junkie, really, man. I'm really just a self-development junkie. I just am compelled to get better. Like, that's just something that's wired into my DNA. And a big thing I noticed even when I was a kid, I noticed that people have similar souls. And I told my brother when we were kids, I told him he had the same soul as Tupac, right? And
Yeah.
later on, like at work, I took 16 personality type and got ENTJ, and I told my best friend to take it.
Yeah.
She got INFJ, and I started reading the description. You know, she's an INF dummy. I'm just fucking with people.
Yeah.
This is a joke. INF dummy. She reads it.
Mhm.
She's like, "Oh, this sounds like me." And I read it. I'm like, "No, fuck it, don't." And then that
Yeah.
prompted me to like start doing more research and more research, and eventually it got onto like this stuff. Listened to like a lot of C.S. Joseph stuff. Um,
Mhm.
was like, I don't know if this is all right. Challenged it, got Linda Barron's information, um,
Yeah.
and went through that. Linda Barron's, Dario Nardi, all those guys reading those textbooks. And like I said, like, dude, I am like a fucking junkie when it comes to like mastering something. Like I just had this itch, like, and it's just like it
Yeah.
just takes over. So that's what this has turned into. Um,
Mhm.
Yeah.
How long
I
did
don't
it
know.
take me? I don't know, but I will be honest, it takes a lot of hours to get used to it. But I would say the one thing that you guys do have is you guys do have somebody who's telling you something that's like
Mhm.
on the right step, right? And that helps a
Mhm.
lot because a lot of this material is very abstract, and then you have to put a lot of
Yeah.
that into words that are usable and actually work. And I don't think
Yeah.
most people have not done that correctly. So you guys got a
Mhm.
huge leg up because there's a lot of shit I stumbled on for
Mhm.
myself, learning some of the techniques and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah,
Shelly, wait,
yeah,
Shelly, I found Shelly. She was this obnoxious fucking woman from fucking what was it? Coffee house. Don't get on
Yeah.
my post and challenge me. And then
uh,
she's sending me all
wrong.
these messages back.
Still wrong.
And then we I got her to join my group, and then
Yeah.
uh, we typed her, and then from there, like I was like, oh, this woman's pretty cool, and then it was basically like I told her a lot of shit, and she would always come back and ask me other questions, and it kind of like became like somebody that I actually trust
Yeah.
to actually be on the same level as myself, and I don't really trust a lot of people to do that. To be straight up honest with you, it's not a lot of people. Another person I would trust is like Thomas, um, or Christian. There's not a real lot of people because I take it very seriously, and I like I said, like I can be an asshole, man, especially when it comes to like
Yeah.
perfecting something or mastery. I just become a different
Mhm.
person. Like, and if I see you like fucking off, it just drives me
Yeah.
fucking crazy. Like I see you fucking up
Yeah.
or something,
Mhm.
ooh, it drives me crazy. But it's also taught me to be a lot more humble and be a lot better with people and stop jumping to conclusions a lot. So I've gotten better as well. Shelly, you're up.
Yeah, I mean, I think I it was more like self discovery. I mean, like just reading books and things about other people because I don't naturally understand other people's like body language and like what they say or like social cues and things. So I was reading stuff about that, and then I came across MBTI and took the test, and I
Mhm.
was like, oh, well, that explains a lot.
Yeah.
um, so then I was like reading all the descriptions and then like started trying to type the people around me and thought that it would be useful, like even just
Mhm.
for my kids, like to be able to help, guide them in life. So
Mhm.
I just, and
Okay.
now I just want to understand it as thoroughly as Carl Jung, but
Yeah.
it's going to take a long time.
I think I
Like nine,
understand it better than Carl. Yo, fuck out of here, man. That motherfucker
really?
died in 1960 something. I don't want to fucking hear it, man. People say that shit
Yeah.
all the fucking time. That motherfucker died in
You think
1960. That like
you,
science don't fucking change. I hate people. It's so
you
fucking
think you
stupid.
understand it better than? But do you
Yeah,
understand like where he was going with it and what he wanted? Do you like?
I understand it better than him. He died in 1960. There's been so many advances to technology. I don't even think he could have fathomed where we're at now.
I know,
Okay,
but I don't know. I think some of the people out there that have like
that's
translated the book,
crazy. That's like saying Albert Einstein is smarter than our people from now. Like that's just Looney
I mean,
Toony. That's
technically
like
IQ
science just
wise,
goes like this. Science goes like
Yeah.
this.
Mhm.
know, but there's a lot of like mistranslations out there, and so like just to like, or maybe not even to like understand it better. I mean, just
it's
to
such an
be able
abstract
to
thing.
like comprehend and take it in the way he did, I guess. I don't know, or to be able to see it as clearly. I think that's more of what.
I think he did a great job, but like I tell everybody, man, science like changes very quickly and fast. That's the reason why, like, if you pick up a book that was talking about the heart in 2000, and you pick up a fucking book that was made today,
Oh yeah. I mean, it's just like
totally
science.
different. It's like
research.
I swear to God, sometimes I have to explain this to people. I'm like, yo, science grows at an alarming rate, like an alarming rate. Like shit that's like 70, 80 years ago, bro. If you still reading them textbooks, there's something wrong with you. You need to be more current. Like, bro, that's how science moves. It's like, it's just like I remember some shit I learned when I was a kid, and then I got to fucking high school, and that shit was outdated. Throw that shit in the trash. Because I've always been heavy science, like extra science courses, everything. It's like, oh my God, man.
Yeah, but there's people out there that are like C.S. Joseph who like, translate things to, and they like twist them and it's not.
Yeah, but the thing is, when you look at a lot of the quote unquote big gurus in typology, they're usually what two types?
Yeah.
INTP and INTJ. When you start getting into ENTP, woo, you got to go through unpacking a lot of shit that they do, because you have to remember their God is not TI, their God is NE. And you can make fucking connections with anything. I can make fucking connections with anything. Okay, I just took a poop today. I don't know what I ate. Maybe it was the pork. Maybe it was the chicken. I don't know. There's a connection here. Don't eat pork no more. I don't fucking know, man. Any, bro. But it is what it is. I don't know. They're not as like as thought on the truth as people like they like to believe. Okay, that's just me. But yeah. Sorry, Shelly. You just made me. It's the Discord people that's been bothering me. They've been bothering me with that shit. Talking about Isabel Myers, like, oh, that's not part of this. And I'm like, motherfucker, listen to me. Listen to me.
I mean, even like them, I don't know. I don't know that anybody's like translated it correctly, completely. Like, I think he had more insight that people skip over, and like, I don't know. Maybe it's just C.S. Joseph like twisting it, and that's why like.
Yeah, that's why you got.
That's what a lot of other people are expanding on.
Yeah, I think a lot of times you got to go back and read the actual good sources, and I think a lot of people don't understand the actual good sources. Like, I was talking to somebody, and they were saying, what's the cutting edge of typology? And I was like, that's pretty easy. I think the most cutting edge that you're gonna get is Dario Nardi, because he's able to actually put a brain ECG on people's skull, and he's able to look at the actual regions of the brain that light up depending on function. So he's a lot closer to that. Back in the day, you were just going nilly-willy fucking shit. It's kind of like that book that I had just got, Lenore, whatever. She was talking about like the brain, and she's guessing about like where the functions are based off the brain. And then Dario Nardi puts on the ECGs, and now her work is completely invalid. Sucks, but that's science, okay? And that's the reason why a lot of times, science moves forward, man. It is what it is. Can't be stuck in the past. You can't be stuck in the past, ladies and gentlemen. But any more questions, man? I'm sorry about that.
No
Kelly
problem.
just fucking made me go crazy. I blame her.
So do you honestly think that based on people's personality types, let's say two totally different, like polar opposites, do you think they can genuinely build a connection despite there being differences?
Are you talking about connection as in like relationship compatibility?
Yes. Yeah.
I think relationship compatibility has a lot of things to go into parts to that. A lot of things would be like values and stuff. Values and like how bad does that other person want to be with that person?
So you're talking about like a INTJ with a ESFJ, like where the functions are completely reversed, or what are you talking about exactly?
Like
Yes.
that, or are you talking about? Or are you talking
No,
about like
because I think like they value like the value they place on your inferior functions. Like I think that would cause a lot of conflict. But
I think what a lot of people get wrong, and I think it's because they listen to a lot of C.S. Joseph things, but um, the more different you are, the harder it is for you to like get closer to somebody, right? So
Okay.
like let's say for instance, NTJs can instantly get close to each other because they see life from the same viewpoint. They're basically picking up on the same thing. So before they know it, I'm behind their defenses, right? So if I'm
Mhm.
trying to go and talk to somebody who got like FE or something, whatever I do, it's like I'm like I'm like a fucking soldier boy fucking storming the beaches of fucking Normandy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like holy shit,
Mhm.
nothing I could do. They got snipers, they got all this shit out here for me. I'm trying to get through it, and they're like, oh hell no. Soon as you say
Mhm.
something crazy with low FE, they like shoot this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay, but when
Yeah.
I'm talking to like an
Mhm.
NTJ, boom, I'm like past all of this shit immediately. It's like, oh, checkmate.
Yeah. Mhm.
So like I've noticed a lot of times when people are a lot closer, it's a lot easier to build a connection with that person as opposed to like you being opposites or whatever. Because there's a lot of like checkpoints you got to get through. Like
so
Mhm.
shit.
I'm gonna throw this out there. I've actually noticed that like with the job I do, there seem to be a lot of INTPs with ESFPs. I don't know what
Yeah.
that's about. I think like the
Mhm.
ESFPs adopt the INTP. I don't know how that works, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know how that works either. That's so crazy. But I think me personally, what I've noticed with INTPs is anybody who really takes an interest in them, they'll marry them, man. Like anybody who takes like a interest in them, they'll just marry him. I mean, it is what it is. Like this, I think a lot of them just, they, I don't know, man. It's just this is what I've noticed, man. It's just like anyone who takes a particular notice in them, they'll just not to say anything, but they may not have a lot of because they don't really like get out there and move around and do a lot of things and don't find a lot of interest in a lot of things. Then it makes it a lot harder to date. Okay, so the best thing I can tell you, get your ass in the fucking gym. Okay, that's gonna make your ability
Yeah.
to find suitable mates a lot better, and you don't just have to take the first person that come to you. Okay, um, always like
Don't let Effie and Figure win.
yeah. Don't just like isolate yourself. Work on yourself. Like go out there to the gym. I mean, it might fucking suck. It might be hard, but you're always gonna put yourself in the best possible chance to do a lot of things. It's just overall, it's gonna benefit you just not just with girls, but like overall, like your confidence in yourself. Just like people perception of you, like all that, like it comes back. So it's like a gift that keeps giving. So I
Yeah.
would definitely do that. But I know it's hard for you motherfuckers to like rationalize getting in the gym, like, but it's very important. Um, yeah, man. Anything else?
Nah, that was all.
Yeah, man. Just when it comes to relationships, man, it's tough. It's tough. But I think you guys are very good at understanding people and just sitting there and being patient with people. And that's gonna pay the biggest dividends. As in like somebody like myself, I ain't really got a lot of patience.
Yeah.
Like as soon as you fuck up one time, I'm ready to burn the bridge. Bitches on fire is out of here. All right, so but you guys are willing to
Days
listen,
like that.
huh?
I don't know about you. You ENTJs, you guys definitely will set the bridge on fire way faster.
Yeah, I'll set the bridge on fire ASAP. I ain't trying to
Damn,
understand shit.
try to understand it a little bit.
It happens. But yeah, man, it
Yeah.
just understanding your strengths will make your life so much better, man. But it's been an absolute pleasure, man. Hope to see you in the
Yeah.
community. Join the Discord, man. I'm active as fucking in Discord.
Yeah, no problem.
They forced me to be active in the Discord now. I've been threatened by the moderators, and it's quite sad. They've been getting on me. All right, brother.
Thank you.